data selector da ibai or kuido ne jina ukhrul ni ka contextualize sa loine ibai gpt na ngai then the first two speaker go ka sa point siram pre ka next speaker
那同龄人里啊，可不中生爱呢。个自己呢，希望了这个自己可以的个自己呢。he 我怕自己呢，咱这么对的呀。对的，你看那边那个角儿，就像你这一个角儿好啥的来了，对不对的？但是看没看属于一同人对头了哦。而且呢，而且为 topic 里，我顺看爱办的，一同为个山个西曼he呢，当古里啊里边，看个真。Ngazan kang nasak na hi mushung saga mushung da lega mui harik lag ji itu yar bin na tumai na nagi jena ar na tum da ki matuira kada da hamrik lag ji matala ga ni itu na na rumre ina na tumli hosan ni re kalam dala ga na isi wi li ba aji ga elimination round ne ka hili mi movers we na mi jisha China opponent who shown na through jidali. Other judges akli atomically.
The judge side criteria would be firstly the organization, yeah, this is the facts, yeah, this is the content, sufficient content or Naminita Chigdong judge size in the Jane and then the good had a no refutation, none of me, but he had a no opponent by emotion, he never had a hand like no presentation, yeah. Jane and no opponent being or mover by emotion means no way upon he never sala in hand or none of Canada humors and the hand lela or no upon movement gesture, you know, lately had a couple of my Jibaji, but then the point Taranji had a sa crowd, Taranisa, like such jipping in a point to me, some Jane and then the aroma, none the moverly or none the opponent, no questions, how we know questions, yeah, viable sa. Then the question here, appropriate kya hasa, kya precise the jamsa the mover by opponent question me the tire. However, opponent the card the answer ga sa no answer kya precise. Jing don't he just size in ya. Jane all the best.
It's alright. Yeah. Mover 1, opponent 1. You have 5 minutes. Yeah. Minute matikta run warning yore. Warning building. Mikro the minute akma wadari di pata mina. Opponent one na more one ya. Kadai ta hiding ji. You will have 4 minutes each.
So taking sir at last year of science student of Sedio High Secondary School, and taking this debate, I will be in the mover side of the topic. Cultural erosion has led to the degradation of the Tangkhul values. First of all, I would like to define what is culture. Culture is a never-ending process of defining and redefining who you are as an organization. It includes the way of life, the ideas, social behavior, dialect, and then dress code and everything related to a specific group of people in our society. It's completely a stupid notion to consider any culture superior than the other, but sadly I regret to say that this kind of attitude is ceasing to exist here. Along with the Western culture, our ethical values also have to be concerned. Let me ask you all a question. How do you feel when you see people shaming Tangkhul dialect and eulogizing English? If I give you all a choice to choose between English and Tangkhul subject, I think majority will choose English subject, I think. And isn't it awkward to see Tangkhul boys and girls in the metropolitan cities cannot count beyond 30 in their native language? They switch language and completely there is no clue to identify whether they are Tangkhuls or not. Language is the backbone of development, it is our identity. But today in this generation, it is going to extinct. And going to the literature sense, I want to ask you all, Today our minds and imaginations are swarming with Western superheroes and Japanese cartoons. Are you even aware of our own real superheroes like Horam or Long Yao and Kam Sing Pi, or I'll say Mung Chui Leng and Basakon? Going further to the literature sense, all of us have heard or read poems or stories written by William Shakespeare, right? But are you even aware of our own regional artists like Y.K. Shimrin and Wickham, Ganrei Shaizan? We all know Western songs like Western musicians like Cardi B, the Beatles, the Steelheart. But are you even aware, or have you ever listened to the songs sung by our own cultural musicians like Ura Trust, Tamila or Ramthing? We know so many Western songs, but do you know how to sing at least one folk song? No, I think. And then going to the dressings, we know tight jeans, we know skinny, we know leather jackets. But if I ask all of you present here to give me the name of at least 5 of your cultural attires worn by men and women, I think it will be difficult. We know so many about Western cultures, Western characters, Western artists, Western dress, but we knew nothing of ourselves. It's a shame. We are just putting a mask. And also, gone are the days when the people saw the kings. They greeted him with fear and they even hide. The elders are highly regarded, and there is a specific reservation of seat for a mother, for the avil in the family called Sao Dante. But it no longer exists today. There is no discipline at all. Children and parents, they are considered equal level, and so children, they go against the wish of their parents. They did not respect their parents at all. And also gone are the days when the people, they do everything together, like the battlefield. They share everything, they help one another, they respect one another. And when people are on their way to the battlefield, and when they saw a mushroom or a beehive, they will put a mark on that mushroom and then beehives. And then they will, without any doubt, they will just go to their work. And then when someone saw the mushroom or the beehive, seeing the marks, they will just ignore and go away, think that it's already owned by someone else. So there is respect to everyone's choice, but it is not today. We live in a very competitive world. It's not we anymore. It's you only. It's me only. So I would like to say that. And then water scarcity issues. There is no such water scarcity issues in the olden days. There was so much cleanliness. We can find elders age above 70, but today the average life expectancy is only 68.56, and we can hardly find elders age 70 and above today. Preservation of culture will change our society faster than politics. Economy will be benefited, and poverty will be reduced. There will be love, unity, and peace, the main factors for development. Let us not be a man of success. Let us be a man of value, says Albert Einstein. And also Larry Sen says, culture is not an initiative. It is the enabler of all initiative. Like saying this, let us preserve our culture. Thank you.
Respected judges, speakers, and the organization of this program, it's an honor to have this privilege. The given topic is Vashum Gishmanina. Itum Tangkhul Yarurin Ngazan Sankhang Sakna. Ngashan Gala Yarurin Hiva, dictionary Nala Gala, Minga Tated La, on the date of Hadasala by Ka, you will take a quick Gala, you observation Niva. Ngashan Hiva, Atam Akhizat Nagasa, Asaga Abat, Gala Aruri continues had a clicking Shanway. Ka Yarurin Hiva, Yarina Arurigat had a ringra, Gala now the Gata, Raisam Vikara, which you predict Kasakla, Yari Karin, interest. Shung Kai Gasahi Yaribin Hoi. Yaribin example I have it when the George Washum, Tangkhul the organization keeping here organization being here objective Karinova personal interest, moral life, common goals Shung Kai organized Kasana. In a only definition Lig Hai actually to the Tawi by Yigajiva. Nashan Hiva, it might read to my Yaribin here. Yarurin Karin Karak itum ringi Kanasa to continues Habai. Ka itum Karin Karak interestingly compatible Masaka itum Mushanjiva not have right financial Mushan Bank to example Akas had a Mikaja Kasanka, the dry Gasa itum Mushan Aka
Shinao being or the Rindia, Sakdamako. Sakdamako, Tiomika Batay, Bitay, Jacob, metric bus, did a job of Pasaigo, Spider, the Penis. Come here now, being about which way the Dumpirno, Gala Atoni encourage Say, a support Say. Kahi eat Makakshu and Shanahan Say. Ara Adam the Kamaja, the college Mamula, Idea Kamataka, Arun Azui taught he, Avava, National, what they know, what the meaning right other in Grace Saturday. He had the pack map on queer luggage, Yari Makane. Gala Kana was at a Hamish Jiva, Yari Rin, Nazangasam, Regasam Gijiva, Itum social, Itum Yari Bina, socially, that had the Yagas the Credale, that had the participate Saturday, Gajiva, Itum Alwianungi, Gatana, Gala Yari being Yanungi, key mechanism produce satellite, develop satellite, Duniclana. Example, I has had a Migajiva, Itum thermal Unli, Hongaza shock that healing Hyoyan said. George Gagai, yeah? George Gagai, he Arab. Gatana Binga. Yari being a specific sign issue. He named them a type page, Tailaga, Sai Sashijiva, Kvena Pungas Shogita, Tagaitum, George Gagai, shop that he was Shani Pensla, Penfila, Gala Itumui, Kachita, Yari Rin, Itumui, Yari Rin, Hiva, Aragatana, Gala Mipabu, Idumia, Kalina, Gala George Bahi. Church we Gatana being hina, Yari being chili, Matalagin hangs his Hashijiva, Alum Jili Sangabai Wana, Galaina, Hangai Shida Giva, Itumui, Yari Ring, Nazan sang the Clayhiva, Nashana Manimane, Kajiva, Na Eagle Gatana being Itumi Alum Niklana, Itumna, key mechanism develops Saturday, Gatata language. Itumna. Colonel being guy she, Mission Adam, Mission Adam, Adago, National being here, Colonel being guy she, but Saddam Lane, Atomic Yashi Agana, Buntai, guy she, the name the home song, Carava, guy she, but the hazer. It will be a Colonel Love, the Nishi Wire, Colonel and Guy Darga, Atumala, Colonel Wire. The way to Adago, Itumwe, Alura, Breaker. Đồng thác anh chỉ viên bằng thể là nó là brain nó lầm thác anh để ít thông mì à vừa này ít thông mì pram đó mình này đồng thác anh để việc anh để ít thông mì khi say carnival. Now women are just treated as a toy or maybe or as an idol. You can say that cultural erosion has brought degradation. As you can see, there is a gross violation of the cultural erosion. 이동의 주컴지야, 이동의 주컴지 망임지야, 이동의 그 사하가 또의 아비한 문제상을 너가 지금 사하가 quyết 문제상 lại 찾아 그 파워 정하는 것을修정하네. Technically, 항상 이거가 이동의 가리 evolution 티크라들에 검사를 사용하여 그 안에 적시 중매도 그래래. 시간을 동안 엑스팅 사고를 지금 와이는 그 pollution에는 이동의 테크놀로지에는 그런 사이언스 다 외는 항상 이거가. 이동의 모바일 폰 지나 이동의 모레티컬 상승을 이동의 히리범들에 찾아 이 쇼크라들에 그 동안 이동의 모레 상승이 아동의 테크놀로지는 중성의 사가. I don't know how I can in Hungpung, the Mushani
Good afternoon, everyone, respected judges and chairman, and all the speakers present here. Today, I'm going to speak about on the topic cultural erosion has led to degradations of Tangkhul social values, and I'm the opponent side. First of all, let us understand what is culture and its role in the society. Culture refers to characteristic patterns of attitudes, beliefs, values, and behavior shared by members of society and populations. It includes many elements including language, custom, belief, traditions, and way of communicating. Another way of defining culture is to describe as the way things are done around here. In this way, one can conclude that culture plays an important role and in fact causes impact development in our day-to-day life. Some may be direct and some may be indirect. Cultural erosion in this context would mean moving away from our old way of life and adapting the Western cultures, or rather of fusions which were adapted according to our individual taste. Now let us come to the point. Changes is the only constant, as they say. If the tradition changes with the
Cash by judges, color speakers, rather than playing to psychology or control midlay. In a speaker number 3, opponents ada ganing da playna. Itu mi gashin gashiman hina tangkhul yarin ga Chansak khang sakna kajiwi makamia in a point katum in a ngran haidle. Firstly, itu mi gashin gajiva, itum da zatna da play, itum da yarin a party da zatna da play, jili ga hangna. Kala gashin gashiman gajiva, od tada gashiman maning mana, ka later clay be pinchina, machine bada, kala no tag high kala malay high chili kahana. Kashiman kichi makalay in ang right chai, kala makatay kichi malay high in ang right chai. Kangashan hiva Kashiman kala makalay manimana, kami pinchina, malay high, kala mashikichin vitrina. Ituna Tangkhul ari ngashan itumi ngashan di Ramthing kayang kre katar hilay sai ka araba tangko ari achi Ukhrul town shofu be the papers plastics tree kongri na pemtale ji kam khau rod kamra ji ngashan di penala ji nawi khyon ningla nana ji shukhilaga or kam khau shukhilaga dispini hersan khran ningla ji nana thaidalai nawi li leidalai khanana practice maksana kala yarin ring chihili itum na yarin na pare da gashin na zana da clay chili ka hangna kala ko ka sa wi anu hili mi akhana ayen chili mam khiyam shila ngashin chili mamayon la thada ka sagda makhila later clay china yarin sam khau da clay na ichijana tajam tharam da maksawi bang rod kamraji chui ina gshongna varli idumna varli yaksa varhi mi creative varhi mi akhana thaikhwi hega khung khaiji mi gadai na gathai thar hi mi wina domukhimina kha ariba idumna chimsala thada aka iwili kuyung hai aka li sta da kuyung hai gichiwi ina rod kamraji jili khana mi abuna tajam daram da maksawi bang aina da kala tuma point sa da khang ngashan hiwa khangaji le kala ngurum ka sang le khangaji tharan khamathala rai kala makhangaji ngurum ka sang daran makhamathala dara ka ngurum sanga kam itum na shan vai itum shan vai hili ngaji da khlahi phakamai kala pathakamai wa itum na adapt sa ka khina chiling shan shimana ki moho bai na kala kreli awa ayi pinga lai uthai samda dui kahang kaji shathi khawawe na sasai karwa technology education karaina messages kala phone calls in a sangrok delay ka china khang ba itumi nga shan hi ngaje sang delay kala room sang delay china kala itum identity itum language identity ne kichine ka itum da ji maintain kasa we aluli itum na yari ngaje da klai chili at the sada klina islage.
First of all, I'd like to refute what my very opponent speaker once said about culture, that doing whatever according to time becomes our culture. But my question is, should then incidents like theft, robbery, bribery, corruption become a part of our culture? Because that is the most relevant thing happening in our society. I do not think so. Ladies and gentlemen of the House, Mr. Chairman, sir, I wonder how anyone, like the members of the opposition, can deny and argue against the fact that cultural erosion has led to the degradation of Tangkhul social lives. Mahatma Gandhi once said that a nation's culture resides in the heart and in the soul of its people. And our forefathers believed, living honestly by the sweat on their brows. But look at us today. Look at us. Today we live in a world of illusion. There is no work ethics. There is no dignity of labor. We crave for the white-collar jobs. And look at us, while doing so, our streets are filled up with the so-called Myanmars and their business establishments. Yet, we refuse to realize that they are draining up our economy. And don't tell me that this does not affect our social life adversely. For the sake of easy money, easy living, we are driven to live in a world where corruption and bribery is taken for granted. Those things are taken for granted. And in this culture, it's the moneymonger and the powermonger who rules, who are respected. And what does the honest, hardworking, and trying people live with? Where do they fit in? Where is our future? Even the so-called pillars of the nation, the youths, they are preferring rock music like Shirok or cultural programs. And this is the living proof that we are embracing alien culture, wherein drugs and alcohols rule. This is why Marcus Garvey rightly said that a nation without the knowledge of the past, their culture, history, and identity is like a tree without roots. Look at the Tangkhul today. We have reached the four corners of the world, yet our neighbors remain unknown to us. We are in the era where we live behind the citadel walls and gates, depriving ourselves, alienating ourselves from the outside world. I'm sorry to say, but this is not the culture that our forefathers inherited to us. Trust me, we have eroded our culture so much to the extent that there is increasing number of rapes, bribery, corruption, violence, family breakups, divorce, and whatever you know it. This is not our culture. Mr. Chairman, I firmly believe that no culture has treasure so rich as ours. We have not realized its value. If we do not take the rapid erosion of our culture and stop adopting foreign culture, we as a people, we are committing suicide. We are depriving the younger generation their future. We are like a boat without a rudder, going where the wind blows. Thereby, I conclude by saying that just as the saying goes, obedience is better than sacrifice. It is better to maintain our culture rather than obey rules and regulations. For it is our culture, our pride, our identity. Thank you.
Chairman, suggest that Karnaubi Renikapta in a Itungishan, Arin, which is under Kili, Tada Rimpanai, Natuni, so I need Karnaubi Hangajin. Either Itum like and what the third days are. A laboratory guides in Joatam in the other competition saga, Avava and Tangra in Telarane. Arin, the organization that we in the Tane, Itum we create some with the Naura being the machine, the Nauraman Joa is at the Lisai, Ari the Tanjis on the way, Kanta and Ji, Tali practice up Vashum, and we got the night. I will firstly, I will mover number 5, Kaham, anti-social element theft, addiction, Itai, it will culture as a large. May create down the Helix of Bobby. Taga clicks it to the Sapunda. Itum culture could try to talk Zali, Dragatica, Ramthing and Kaini. Kamarami Akave. Kadaplogica Itum create down Shani Pai, Kashida Roman. Aquila rocks Adam in Pande. Matandi, Itum he, Itum Shani Mason by Map, Itum English and Mazanga reason by Itum Brazilian Crina, Mikui Kran Samare. Word of some Gabana, Malana in the Jobs of Quere. Taka Rida Lakes Hajiba, Rama Hiruka Lera, Hibi Rama Lera, Raipansara, Mankan Ropinbra, Olma Kuvainbra, Machi Grudge Machi Apama Grudge Mitra and Parka Bakura, Manika it takes out in the TikTok culture Lakes Haji, Reshirin Rajena, Sashman made it rooms at play. They are in other Kazika later, culture Shman in the day. He take go. China. First speaker na mover na kamji English ay na Tangkhul ka bangkulo siya English ka bangkulo is Tangkhulish manor jika English ay na mutiji ko. Ede tatay man ngai sila as preserve sai ka English mutiji la ay tata chok se part tata kham kai itumi Tangkhul mesani upgrade saman ki chitragar sai ki hangai chini kuru rubin ma na folk dance ala bhaiye folk song ala bhaiye mixer de upgraded version de Mozart Beethoven no atumi class setting na kuilaga chisala ka upgraded version na sala ke yo hi folk song sang ka pasing mi ji thelo adwa je jing so jing dun da ye culture na ato asi na reme tingtun na reme jubaina ato ajaru limang rupai na khini ma culture na itu ya ni mari sambai le dele ji kena ham ringai daga na culture jaga culture jiga na tum aji culture mram jega jiga culture na le dress nga culture dress ang malawang ga rain rela kaji practice ma ba ni kai tum upgraded version ni tarkar sai jin ready tum black and white fonts sing sai ya ras smartphone sing jiga thole rek sana chuli ni acha sab mai jiga ja ngai ikte ta ina koda ngai Mark chapter 7 verse 23 all these evil things that proceeds from within and defiles mention.
Respected Chairman, judges, speakers, and everyone present here. First of all, I would like to define what is culture. Culture means the ideas, customs, and social values of a particular people or society. From the moral side, my first point is Christianity, Westernization, and other culture. After the arriving of the Western culture and other culture and the religion so-called Christianity, some of the festivals are not celebrated. This led to the degrading of our identity. Example like Thingshung. Secondly, cultural assets. Some of the houses like Vashum, which is made of wood, and Vashum, which is made of thatch are on the verge of extinction as it is no longer built. When tourists in Ukhrul and Ukhrul come to resources, you preserve them side and to them some of the gen we here we shall eat me here. Sudah me kalau itu me ahi shuni ne hi kami tu ni kalau cenai hi creative liba anda sana ni jadi saya kari hon adam liba sampai bayar example no production hi creative ajon her sini sang saya jadi saya kari hon no production hi kedua sampai bayar ini clash ni dah kedua vibe pa sampai folk song kedua hangsare folk song hi me Jadi yang dah laga itu mereka tulis tinggi, yang dah laga fokus sak saya mi, aku kini mang sang sare, jika bangla jika ba, macam mak nak ni dah hangbai, kerja kerja ba, luar sare jika ba luar sare jika lalu luar itu, year now, yeron kala, tong saya guru sanggap, lag ketambai, ji haulah kata, jitam ketambai, jena haulah kata je, Aru kan memang saya dalam leci, faham tak? Himlung dia, pumpam lega, himlung dia, nerhai lega, font kesing, aja privacy, sing, hiubain dah, suicide case, letra, shock, depression, kita sih macam tu. Ini next point, moral values, honesty, mulai laku honesty, trust, manner, mulai laku, kita bayar kerja juga. Creative show 상설 사이 좀 상설 사람 내가 봐 show next the dignity of labor 5 na shakaza himban 6 na greediness naga in a conclusion is that hangai social values or socialization teach us the social and norms values and norms that provide guidelines for our everyday life. Nation here, with the paya kai to here, kakshum, mi yuna the here.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, respected chairman, judges, and my dear movers. Yeah, the social values have not degraded, it has not erupted, indeed it evolved. On the very first point, I would like to justify that, let's say back to 1980s and let's say 1990s, how we live. Itum we kring kaki hada jatna sakle kre laga. 90s atamni 80s atamni hada jatna sakle. The Tangkhuls are hardworking physically, but let's say in today's generation, the Tangkhuls are hardworking mentally. That's the changes. So I mean, let's not deny the economic reforms of 1991. Let's not deny the opportunities that the economic reforms have given to the people of the so-called Tangkhuls. Let's not deny that. It only job opportunity. 1991 economic reforms it's not erupted, but it's evolving. Number one. Number two, festival. Yeah, I just want to justify some of the mover points. According to the research I have done in 2016 on traditional festivals, Krelaga Ramramavuli Vashum Itungwe Festival hi Tharalang Meonsai. Kaya economically kya kasasa darida. Kiwang in a decline South Lake, Adam Saran Aragon Napai to war, Mashanjiwo. Economically, Sazan Nakai Wang Itumchi Kangajakira, was in a Kangajakri, it will want a halfway ground or chief facts. If you want to argue me, you can argue me, but it's the fact. And the third one is ituming education. Krelaka or ye had a Pamlaga education system, Laki Kalamasam Malamaya, Atum Shimli Pamlaga, Kayang, Laki Kalam from the education system, Laki Kalamarame, Kari education system crying and the Ikiakan area. It's not erupted. Our culture is not erupted, but indeed it's evolving. Itum karing karaknik chungka majason play itum with dress code itum tra hangai na ari itum li malau mawai laga chalo si jam ni kya kana ngai shaprada na isa shapla. Mr. Chairman, points to be noted. Itum we matsap na ka pai ji itum no tha da kle nya itum we no tha da kle na ari modernization cry le itum ya ka develop sa kai ning ba itum jiwi changes jiwi adapt sa kle itum Chata claiming la. I think I should move first in the Lahangi. Are human development we maramli to war. Human development we maramli to the itum. Create a government later Vedic period Adam itum. Kikala itum we are shina mere now. Are shina being limited lagina. Are personal development mila to Saiwa. Kara itum we had a machine here. Are the take something ara shina being ara kashu karaira. Human development means like the development in a personal life. Yeah, it's a matter of freedom of choice. Create the freedom of choice is Allah. Freedom of choice is the right mission. Kangje, the Jason Adam the right to human development indicated in the Kachunka Haksanta the Gava. J. we folk song, let's say. It's a folk song young say shit down. Folk song it Ara promotes the Krelaga way away. We shall be a dominant Nasasi, a Kuru bin Jacka, China Ko, Gonvala, Array Kika, Array Featherhead Swashi, Thailand Bala, Itum we Krelaga Nasasi, Itum evolve Kazana, it's not Europe there. Points to be noted, Mr. Chairman, it's not erupting, but our culture is evolving. So I just want to make with facts and figures that it has already evolved, it's not changed. So the changes is for good, it's not for bad. According to the sociologists, it says that the society is not static. If it is static, just trace back. If you are in the times of 1980s and 90s, what will your life be? So let's not be too narrow-minded, but let's be narrow-minded and broad-minded. Let's not be too narrow in debating. So like if we want to debate, let's bring out that facts and figures, not the theory. The theory argument will not, it will just happen. So thank you so much for the time.
Respected judges, members of the House, I stand before you to speak for the motion. Cultural erosion has led to the degradation of Tangkhul social values. Culture of a people is their identity. It is not a law, but believed and shared attitude. It affords them their identity plus due recognition. And we have the Tangkhul as a unique and cherishing culture which plays a primary importance in maintaining our social values, good social values. Tangkhul we matala khai mission aga shman hera kala it mean mission shman hina Tangkhul ya rin ngazan saga jihli in a point phangai na mai khai thingai. First, shai kalam kala ninga khmor example sada saring sashai kajiga thana saring laga sasang phangta awiwang namla da maphani samna kha rom jui khara jile guisa khaya shi sada apuisa hi misai ago homsana Mayura jui abo animation kuli misai. Apai sana amai Vashum shimkuli misai kala nubam sana shina ajnali misai yada sada yari rin kujuva kala mifu kujuvana sa amlim akari kushai sampanga kaju optatili etumi lan simi apomangli etumi lan pumangli your taina jita da sada etumi shai kalam kala ninka kangrok kashman bangina leishi kangrok jimri khai vad khaina Kanisa Mishahot or daily culture scene. The respect of parents and elders by the youngers is our culture. Jihada sada karnauli karnau sak zak zak da amai ajuan awo ayida homerok sa jilim kayashi relationship bonding gala itumi sense of belongingness lekang sak ne kara hidang shan bishmani na itumi Chansak itumi ngishanili Yaririn nazik khangsaki batlaki na shongsak example sada khamang zahi ara zingum adam kala abang kja mathaila it has become too vulgar and too open. Was it like this in our forefather days? I'm afraid it is not so. Truly, our original culture is a free service to needy people, and we have imported cultures of service and payment only. Example sada Thingkhul livat kala shimsa bingishan. Kachikithana shimsara da kanambaza kaititran or shimtung da shimsara gajadam titran itum bram now kongnai now kala jinang razam da otsokum sada ninka yakain oksokum sai kahitang shan kashmanina akain akadang rock da kala koka basahi badlagina lengsa kaira. 4. Hala ajirazam da clay kanuitwa yakna hala sate da lay. This is a proof, good job. Itumi hala or aman kasaki sakam taila da makapaning wibang. Itumi yarinli kala itumi nishani sudami kar haina. Hala makatei wibang ena itumi culture he define saki which is saklaga kala incomplete sai. Marama hala hini itumi awo ayi kerjan adam kala nishani gatada zaba sakla which kerjan besaina jitani hai. Lastly, can we live and progress without others? Yes, definitely, because our IEB principle ningater kamashung kamarongli kamaningwi principle to follow saka itumi development with jumarabai marama itumi example sada ajalaka ningater follow saka sami bangina shim shomolong rock samna ka ajui mirangi culturally mohomzat gazadena itumi insecure samida mirinji ring shimeda ring gazabe hina sada.
Good afternoon, everyone. Once again, my name is Jamila. I'm studying class 9 from Xavier School. Directly to this topic. Yes, I strongly disagree that cultural erosion has led to the degradation of Tangkhul social values. As we all know that globalization and change in culture has brought us numbers of development opportunities. It shows the world in us a different culture. By learning or teaching cultures, environment can be changed into a better way. Today, people of our community or society are moving to the parts of other world because they want to get something. They want to get higher education and learning better technology. Now, the Tangkhul girls are no more restricted to home and a woman as a housewife. Things are changing and girls are getting more opportunities as same as the boys. All traditions and wooden customs are changed. These changes are the steps for the better society where girls and women have the same right as the boys and men. These changes are empowering our girls and women. In result to the change of cultures, our education systems are enhancing day by day, maximizing incomes and develops infrastructure, resulting in better lifestyles. By adopting new ideas or behaviors from other cultures, it increases the probability of development. Due to the culture change, we now have access to faster technology such as the use of mobile phones. It gives us smooth and advanced lifestyle with latest enjoyment. Let's turn around and see individually. Now every individual carry a mobile phone or has a laptop, which not only help you to connect to your near and dear ones, but also help in different aspects like finding out information. Now, let's see. If we would not have adopted a new culture change, we would not have been educated or illiterate, and we would not have been able to write or read a sentence. And if we deny a change, everyone will be illiterate. If that's the case, what would be the cause? Yes, The result is, we will still be wandering naked around, hunting for food, not knowing where to sleep and not knowing what our future would be. Therefore, cultural erosion has been a positive impact for us, especially for our society. We all must accept the changes as due to the cultural erosion, healthcare, economic stability, clothing, food, education, safety, and political are run more efficiently. And I just want to ask one question. Can we not live without culture? No, it's a big no. We can live. We are not eliminating our Tangkhul culture, but we are evolving to have a better society. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm going to be speaking from the proponent side and to the given topic, of course. Okay. First of all, I am a normal person, yes, but I have the right to put my finger on the pulse of our society, yes, because I am a part of our society. First, the topic is given on our culture. Our culture is simply put it as, like the simplest way to understand our culture is like what we do, what we have practiced, what our forefathers have inherited to us, yes. Our culture was an oral tradition. They have taught us folk songs, but I haven't learned any folk song. Yes, I don't, because my parents didn't teach me. My parents didn't know any folk songs, yes. Number two, there's work, dignity, and values of our labor and hard work. They are replaced by machines. Our loyalty, our hospitality, everything, trust, relationship, they're all replaced by pride, money, ego, and popularity. Where does that come from? From media influence, yes. Those strangers we see every day on television, the strangers. Instead of watching 22 episodes of Korean dramas, why can't we just read some of the books that have been written on our history? Why can't we? Yes, indeed, we don't have people that can teach us folk songs anymore. Not much. Yes, look at our population of Tangkhul. Tangkhul population is rising, almost catching up to the other states and other cultures.
Direct point development. Mission here, Hanglo mission here. Mokpaga Kikambi. Mission the focus is our Kamtava. There we didn't some five of them, focus on Hangsejiga. Jarma issues opponent speaker number one in Hangam Saran. Mission Juivam. It's meaning later. Mission play can now obtain it by large in questions of mine. Indian government recognize the Sabavi mission, recognize the Sun. It's only in the league, recognize something in the Hangman. Want to know that, Mr. Chairman. Then, speaker number 3 now, Adam Vawi Bramiam, Vardi Kuma, Kwan Kumniam, Vardi Tinana, Vashum, Haishan, or Tinana, the Timpang, or Haishan. The Jin Hambana, Mushuna, don't list, entirely like don't Mushuni. Tara, mission Shiman Mandan, Listen Monday, both sides or both my both friends somewhere. The both sides, Mishani, Shiman Manada Hampai, Mishani Shiman Manada, isn't the mission way, Rian, or isn't mission Ganman Yonduida, Juvana, Var, Kumai Sajila, Vaheko, or Quizim Yo, short or like Saji, Yakaya, Nima, Leaks to make eye laser, don't take laser. And that's opponent number 4, Amishdawe, speaker number 4. On English issue, speaker number 1, over speaker number 1. Hosai English committee, that on Jimai focus and said, on English Muduida, preserve Maxamim, I'm going to hear. And English Muduida is about. Already, rules and regulations are in the points to be noted. In our mentions of my Baba, Lexi water to Congo. That is the mission delay, Raksaya, suddenly we go. Akanaka Leshi Congo, Clarkly, remain Aruno, or Marino, or Click at the Zagagan Aruno. Zagana either bring water to. 그 그의 유빈의 그의 여러분들한테 내 시라가는 어떤 좀 후에는 후이 서비스 미이죠. 루이지 바상 미이죠. 직다 위시 아르밀레 미이죠. 아 봐봐야. 코커물레 코커 삼레 들레. 이 이동의 현이 심한데 그래도 코커 삼을 그래 코커 살아고 심사오세 하나씩 스피커는 하나를 심사오세지. 가서 너 지칼 프라레 가서 이거 비브라레 가서 운동 프라레 돈 그렇고 심사생 가는 이들 자담이 가를 짐레 소리. 코가 삼레들이 한 해봐도 아담 경제하지 주례 두멍 제세 짐님네 그 파바지 방제 공례 파바지 이좀 넥타이 시즌 뒤에도 이좀 현존 발몸 라이세 이지라 이좀 이바지 비서 막 사지몸 라이세 이지라 이시라게.
Hello once again. My dear opponent number 6 says that environment are changing, and I would say that in a bad way because of the use of the westernization, like use of westernization influence inorganic materials like plastic, herbicides, insecticides to increase the yield. Our health are indirectly affected. It has claimed many of our dear and beloved lives. And also cultural dress. Opponent number 4 says that why don't we come, if we want to preserve culture, why don't we come with our cultural dress? If we wear our cultural dress and come, it is like as if we are using our cultural dress as a bait. We are not respecting it. And we value our cultural dress. That's why. And also festivals. Opponent number 5 says that festivals there is economic declination. No. Yeah, machine it is created by man, so there will be a positive and negative sides. But the positive side is that it brings people together. The biggest sowing festival of the Tangkhul mission, that is Lunar festival, it is no more celebrated. So unity of people, it is greatly degraded. And opponent number 5 says that they only bring the facts and figures. Yeah, they bring the facts and figures, hiding the truth. And also about the festivals, I would like to comment once again that if we do not celebrate any festivals, economy will be safe, but will our moral integrity, what about it? I want you to think about it. And also about girl safety. Opponent number 4 says that girls are treated equally. Even I as a girl, I feel so helpless when in the society, when I saw a group of boys or even one man, no one can carry the safety. But in the olden days, in our law and ID thoughts, even by touching the arms of women, they impose a severe punishment called kashol crime, so there is less number of crime. And opponent number 4 says, if we want to preserve our language, why am I speaking English? Opponent number 4 has defended me by saying that it's because they have given us a choice. And above all, before culture, I am a student. So
thank you.
To define my discipline speaking to you.
I will just forget about the formalities, but I will just say, the human development, I just want to say that about the girl safety. In Article 14 to 21, it says that everyone have given the rights. So you have the rights. So don't blame on the culture, but you have the rights. In Article 14 to 21, if you prefer, you will see. And on the culture, in the culture, when it comes into language, I should say that, let's also adapt. How far you can go? Yeah? How far can you go? English le tam say wo, Hindi le tam say wo. Jena modernization in westernization. Westernization crowd or modernization crowd. Points to be noted, yeah. The GRE in the Jiang kind of the festival research kasani. Research brings the fact and figure. It's not the theory, yeah. The research we findings we teach you the crowd. Economically to me festival mission kasau kami tu bukan sendiri. Kaya lega tramyon saja ada akamang yon air de. Akak kini mang yon lega akak kini kamyon jadi itu upgrade saja lega matala kaya nasa nala kaya nam yon deh. Itu trawili tramyon saja jah. Nara ini dom limrio. That's the fact and figure. Thank you so much.
I'm writing the question now on behalf of the public, I should say, audience. Firstly, moverly nang ngay naman. Ngasyan kasiman hina tangkul yarin ngasan kangasat na ginawa. Yeah? Iba nasiman kansagle. Ara, who? High school itamda grade national wing jili pen house na. Jika nasabun siapa nada, jika long lawa tanda Jika church kita tahu betul, gimana tu? Anyone? Okay. Yeah.
Ari ada la kau mission tham dari tu tham dari sedang ni media share sat ngai di dalam lagi tu ada westernization rak zaman tu tahu bagaimana mission ni morally socially degrade sak hai bagaimana we feel so selfish itu selfish sa kita you ramang no ramang dah pun hai bagaimana Ari mission ya sudah ada.
Okay, tu gimana tu ni?
Ada je everyone is selfish.
Everyone. Opponent trong balik na, ai nak ber? Nation di sini malay na. Na cái gì thế là ya noi Tangkhul we na shanji na nahi Tangkhul ne thế wo mani ga kana Rebuttal le sa ga o ni mai te na ho ka tra le mo je pai na shanji le da sa pa pai la isi particular sa le na Tangkhul je ho se ni la ya Tangkhul ni
culture je ko iti nero sala kai nambang sangai culture je ko itu way of living ya Trên là culture này là cái lấy thủ occupy, culture này là lấy thủ occupy. Còn culture thì lấy thủ unique identity cái gì thế này. Trên là culture thì là occupy mà lấy là occupy. Occupy thì cũng một phần culture mà